Hey, what's up, guys? I figured I don't talk a lot about my bonsai trees. You see, there's my all my plants, my trees, uh, more of my trees. There's trees up there, top, and there's my grow lamps. I was gonna talk to you guys about these guys. This is a money tree. You can buy these at like at. Hold on, let me wipe the lens is like kind of messed up. You can buy these guys at like Albertsons. They'll have them at Albertsons, La Tienda. I mean, like my area, they sell them at the store. But they're usually braided. I got this one from Lowe's. Somebody had hit it because it's one of the. It's a. They end up getting like a big money tree, like a huge one, and cutting it off. And or grafting it, or not grafting it, but like doing aerial roots on it, and then cutting it off and planting the tree limb. If you see the top of this guy is basically a tree limb. They snip the top, and then it forces it to grow branches underneath it. I figured I'd show these off. I've been training these for a while. As you can see, these little branches are real long. It took me an entire year, almost a whole year, to get a bud to sprout from right here, because it had buds everywhere else. And the way you do that is if you cut above like where a growth node's at right here, and you can kind of see it'll have like a little bulge. See, like right there. Let's see if I can get a good shot. I don't think I have enough light. Anyways, there's like a growth node right here. A little bump. If you cut above that, it stimulates the plant to grow a branch from right here. And this one right here, I'm training. I want the branches, all these branches, to get. This is the front of it. I want the branches to get kind of up here, above where the canopy is at right now. And the way you do that is, as you can see, it grows a branch and a branch and a branch, and then a new branch out of the middle. You see the little branch bud right there. My phone sucks, guys. There's a little branch bud right there. There's going to be another branch coming out right there. Anyways, yeah, and then it'll get longer and longer, and I've defoliated it, so I've taken these leaves off a whole bunch of times. As you see, these are the older leaves, and this is the new growth on top. And I keep defoliating it so it will grow, so the branches get longer. And then once these start, as you can see, they're starting to get woody on the bottom. Once they start to get kind of calloused over and wooded, then I'm going to cut them off to try to create sub branches like the head of this is, but on one branch, because I want to make more branches off of one branch. That way the canopy's thicker. This is just an example. Like I said, they usually come braided. This is one that was braided, and I've seen people who have them still braided, but this one right here I got from my mother's neighbor, an old lady that got it from her daughter. And this thing is supposed to be like 20 years old or something. But it was braided, and she had it in this huge pot, and the branches were like 4 foot long, just real spindly, leggy branches. So, and then when I got it, I noticed that this branch right here was getting choked by the other branches that were in there. So I ended up undoing it and making a little clip style bonsai out of it. And I got my little gnome guy right here. Move the little gnome guy, so you can see that's where it was getting kind of choked. So it's got this weird hump right here in the thing. Yeah, quite a bit of the trunk is in the dirt. But this one, literally each one of these little, this is a tree by itself. That's like a small version of that big guy. Each one of them only had like one branch on it, and they were really long. So it's taken me a while to get this guy to promote branching on it. Like this guy's only got 2, but if you look back here, I got this guy. It's got 1, and then I had cut off the head, so it has a sub branch here, and it's having a nub right here, so it's going to have another branch. And then you can see on this guy, I cut back, and it's got 2 branches, and then I got it to sprout another one right here. And you turn it around. A lot of these only had 1 branch, and you see, I have several branches on that one. I have 2 on that one. In the middle, I have several, but I'm letting it grow, fill back out. I'm gonna let it grow for probably the rest of the year, kind of wild, and then I'll go back and cut it back. During the winter, I'll probably just defoliate it, take it back. This one's been defoliated a few times too, to keep stuff from choking off other stuff. Like that's you can see like the little branches that are stuck in here. Anyways, I figured I would show you guys those off. I'll probably do some more videos on the bonsai trees, but I'm really proud of that one and that one. And then there's currently one up here, as you can see, and it's got a little guy, and it's supposed to be palm trees, but that's a pot with water on one side. And I'm waiting it. I cut that one back, and I'm training it, and it's barely got any foliage on it. That one, once it gets some foliage on it and they start getting roots, I'm probably gonna plant those down in a grow pot, so I can cut them in half, so I can shorten the trunks on them to make them shorter for this little pinging kind of thing that I got going on here. Pinging. Anyways, guys, I figured I'd show you that. There's my two Money Tree Bonsais. If you want to see any other trees specifically, you can ask. I'll probably make a video when these bloom. I got 2 hibiscuses in here that I'm training, and I have a red one right there in this little pot that I'm just barely started training, and I got a yellow one over here, and they're about to bloom. And I had been cutting the blooms off so they would grow, but I figured I would let these 2 bloom and take a really pretty picture of the 2 blooms next to each other before I go ahead and defoliate and cut back again for branch structure. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love you guys, and as always, guys, I'll see you in the next video.